Resume recording. Okay. Yes, so a diamond is very important to me, as diamond represents as being forged by fire. Now, for those who don't know, I'm known also as the fire walking guru in Africa, as I'm the only master fire walking instructor in Africa. So what I do is I get people to do the impossible. Now, that is one thing that I love to do. Now, I'm also a motivational international speaker, and I've spoken in front of more than 3,500 people in South Africa and almost 10,000 people online in April when I did a summit or part of a summit, like most of you are attending now as well. Now, one thing why I share this with you is whenever you put out goals, you can achieve any goals that you set. Now, I set myself a goal in 2019 that I want to speak in front of 1,000 people. And through marketing and building my brand, I got invited to speak in front of 6,500 people in total in February of this year, and then in April in front of 10,000 people. Now, you can achieve the same thing, but it's important that one needs to build a brand. Now, let's say this year that's coming, let's live by certain standards. Let's raise the standard. Let's crush it. Let's do whatever it takes to be successful. And let's start living without regret, because what have happened with this COVID virus, it's put a lot of people, I've seen 2 more people this morning lost their lives to COVID. And it just made me realize again that we should live without regret. When Tracy and the family asked me to do a live webinar this today, I could have said no and look at it more excuses and say, but I'm at a resort. There's hardly Wi-Fi. There's hardly internet. But let me make a plan and let's make it happen. And so, as you all see, we are here today, and you all are here as well. Now, how to generate and be ready for 2021 and grow your business. I want to say thank you for those who made it this morning, but I want you to start thinking, and this is what COVID has done for many of us and for our businesses, is the power of zero. What if you had to start all over from, today? Start from zero. What would you do? How will you go about it? And what are some of the strategy and actions that you will take? Now, just a little bit in short, who I am. Came from a family business. My dad started the family business in 1996. When I joined the business, there were only 6 stores, and I assisted with the marketing and sales to build it up to 27 stores in a period of 5 years. Most of the businesses, my dad taught me on how to start these businesses with nothing and built it from the bottom up and using other people's money. I also ended up being having the wrong partners, because I had a franchise called Zebros and a dog biscuit factory, and my partners left me with 7 million in debt, and I had to recover from that, and then I did it in 4 years. So it is possible. Some people ask me, Cobus, how do you get people to grow their business by 10,000%? Well, I've achieved this in 2013 when I was audited by a business and got them, because I had to prove that we grew by 10,000%, and we did it. And all of it does take is marketing and branding, and then selling. You have to be out there. You have to take consistent action to be seen and to get the results that is required. Now, I have assisted multiple businesses to achieve it, and I hope I can help you to achieve it today. And now you can say, Cobus, but yeah, I'm too old. I can't do this. Well, I can say you, my oldest client at the moment is 73 years old. And if he can do it, you can do it as well. My story is all about making the impossible possible. In 2014, I ended up being in a wheelchair because I'm a hemophiliac, and I live in pain 24/7. Every day when I wake up, it takes me an hour just to get out of bed and get ready for the day. Now, you might not have health challenges, but you can have any other challenge. Whatever excuse you are now giving yourself for not making and crushing it in 2020 is the same excuses you're going to have in 2021, 2022, saying, I don't have the skills, I don't know to do this, I need expert help. But guess what? You have the tools out there, and I'm going to share with you some tools today and how you can achieve success. Because no matter what the pain was and the excuses I had, in 2018, I set myself a goal, actually in 2015, to get out of my circumstances. And I set myself a goal to climb Kilimanjaro. Now, I can tell you there is not going to be instant gratification or instant results. But if you do one step at a time and start applying some of the steps that I'm going to teach you today, you can achieve these goals in the next maybe 12 months, maybe 6 months, depending on your business. or maybe in 3 years, because it took me 3 years to get to Kilimanjaro and to climb Kilimanjaro. No matter what excuse I could give, that I have to get both my ankles replaced, my elbows replaced, or I could say, let me use and make the impossible possible. By just applying certain skills, mindset, I think, is the most important. You need to know where you are currently, and then we need to set ourselves goals of what we want to achieve in 2021. Because if you don't know where you are going, you will never know when you arrived. And no matter what painful is it, I can tell you, it's going to be easy? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be challenging. It's going to challenge you every single day. And I just got a message this morning, and on the message, it said the following: nothing in life has happened to you. It has happened for you. Every disappointment, every challenge, every wrong, even every closed door has helped make you into who you are. And now it's to use that towards your advantage to help other people and to use the tools out there to be able to do this. Now, we're starting with today, and most people don't understand why branding is important, is because everyone says, but you know, your name is the most important thing there, and if you do it wrong, you might not even get it back. Well, I have the thing is, if nobody knows your name, how will they be able, will it even matter? And I think that is the most thing people have. They think they're going to put their name on Facebook and people will come and, oh, I have this secret, I have this tool. I have a friend that is a Reiki master and that is teaching Reiki. And he's just put it out there because he thinks he's found it because he's actually evolved the Reiki process and he thinks people is going to come. Just put it out there and people will come. Unfortunately, that doesn't work today because they don't know who you are. What makes you the best? What makes you the authority in that industry? And that is the reason why one needs to understand your customers, your target market. Who are you targeting? This is a great example that I found with Roger Hamilton, where Roger Hamilton said the user experience is much more important than design. You can see the design, the engineers, people that builds their businesses think, oh, this is the way customers, they need to walk this path. This is how I'm going to get them. And then when in reality is that customer actually shows you what they want. And this is a great example is start with your target market, your customer first. Your target market is the most important. Now, one thing that is important with all of the social media channels out there is create a presence of omnipresence. If you think about the top burger joints out there, Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, Coca-Cola, you see them everywhere. Even Vodacom, Vodacom in the townships are sponsoring big spaza shops with their name boards, etc. Now, it's all about creating that brand awareness, top of mind. Are you being seen every single way? I'm on every single social media channel that is out there, and I will share with you the links so that you can check. And it's not about posting on them. Most of them I don't even post, but it's just to create that basic profile out there that if they land on that social media channel, that they will be able to connect with me. So here's some secrets to my success and secrets I want to share with you today. And I hope you are ready. Take out your pen and paper and start making the notes. Now, first and foremost, we need to lay the foundation. Now, the foundation is you need to start creating the perception that you are the guru, that you are the number one in your industry. You are the expert, you are the author, you are the leader, you are the number one coach, you are the prophet, the connoisseur, the master. You need to create that you are the specialist. However you want to create it, the importance is you need to stand up. And I just use this as an example. At a real estate conference I got to, and I had to be the speaker. I asked every single person as I walked in, what do you do? No, I'm in real estate. I'm in real estate. I'm in real estate. I'm in real estate. And in the importance of this all is that I see my video wasn't on. The importance of this is that everyone is in real estate. How do you stand out? Now, one thing is you can be in your company brand. That is your real estate company. That is your business that you are building, but nobody knows your business. The importance is you need to build your personal brand, because people do business with people people follow people, people love people. Think about the restaurants you're going, the places you go. Are you going there for people, the people that you support? Are you supporting the business name or the person? I've seen many times in businesses, if the salesperson leaves, usually they take their customers with them because of the relationship they've built. And I think that is one thing that is important. Do you have a personal brand out there? And now you say to me, Cobus, but how do I position myself as number one? Well, I can tell you how. You create articles, you create content, you share valuable information, you teach people on the subject that you want to be number one. You ask and your clients to talk about you and give you referrals and recommendations. We call that social proof. The more social proof you get, the more other people say you are number one, the more you are number one. So start thinking about, it's not about selling the whole time. It's about creating value. Now, the next thing is we need to plant the seeds. How do we plant the seeds? As a farmer, if you want to reap a harvest, you need to think of what seed are you going to plant dependent on the harvest. And the type of seed, it will also depend on how long it will take. Will it take a year? Will it take 1 month, 1 week? Dependent on the seed, depends on the harvest that you're going to get. First and foremost, we need to start at your resources. What resources do you have available? What social media do you have? Do you have a laptop? Do you have camera? Do you have a database? And I think that is the most important. I walked into a salon the other day and they are struggling. And I said, how many clients do you have? No, we have thousands. Okay, do you have a list? No, we don't have a list. So how can you say you have 1,000? No, over all of the last 10, 15 years, over 1,000 people has come. I say, okay, have you let them know that you have specials, that you are back open, that they need to come and support you? No, we don't have the list. And I said, but that is the importance of any business. Do you have a list of people that you've been your clients, or that is possible clients, or that supported you, or that are friends and family? Because every 1,000 people, imagine if 5 of them refer people to you, that is suddenly 5,000 potential clients. Imagine those 1,000 clients, if you have a database, you're sending them a WhatsApp that you are running a special, and only 10% come and support you. That is an extra 500 people that will support you, that can buy your business. Suddenly, your business can keep going through this tough period. Even think about restaurants. If they had a database, letting people know, look, we're getting a free coffee if you come for a breakfast tomorrow morning, or buy one, get one free. Suddenly, you will have your business will thrive in this period. So if you don't start building your database now, if tough periods come, you're not going to be able to do this. And one thing I love about Body and Mind is they have built a database. They can email people. They can SMS people. They have built a community. And I think that is one thing that is important, is building the community. And like now, it's giving value back to the community and saying, here's some tools, here's some tips, here's how to improve yourself and get through this difficult time. Here's some ways of building your business. I think this is the way to go. And I'm so grateful for Body and Mind for having me this morning. I was supposed to do a recording, and the recording got corrupted. So thank you for giving me another opportunity. The next thing is, you need to measure everything. I ask businesses, everything comes by word of mouth. And I said, but do you track word of mouth? How do you know it's by word of mouth? Yeah, no, I know. People say they've heard it about other people. I did it the other day with a business. They said it's word of mouth. And then when we looked at it and we started doing a campaign and asking their clients how they heard of them, and most said on Facebook, because of the post they had on Facebook. So it is probably word of mouth. And they saw it on Facebook, their post, and said, okay, I need to contact this company. Someone forwarded them an SMS. They got an email inquiry, and it's just because the person was Googling and they got to it. So it's important that you need to understand, where do your clients come from? If you need to build a measurement so that you know where you need to spend your time. And I think that is the one thing that is important. So I hope you all are taking notes. The next thing is, once you know where people are coming from and you know your resources, is you need to look after it on a consistent basis. You need to give it water. You have to look after it. You can't now sit back and, like most people say, I have the business, I have this amazing $1 million idea. People, they just need to know about it and they will come. Well, guess what? If you don't market it consistently and you don't put valuable info out there, they're not going to come. So one thing about this, and I want to, offline marketing, and I'm not going to spend time here, but I just want to give you one tip for today, is direct mail. And the reason for that is we receive over thousands, and maybe this is what Body and Mind can offer as well to their clients, is, MailChimp has recently launched it in the USA that you can send people direct mail, in the post. Because think about it, I get over 1,000 emails a day. I just, most of it, I just highlight, delete, and I just scan through, and so I might miss opportunities of maybe you emailing me. But direct mail, when was the last time you received something through the post? Especially if it was handwritten. Now, if it's printed, you might lose a few percentage there, but you will still get people to open it. And it takes longer than social media and other platforms to be able to do it. But I still recommend you think about direct mailing people about your offers, about you, what you do, and the value you can give them, and maybe give them a free consultation by just giving them a direct mail. Think about it. I'm sending out now 5 letters a day. That is about 20 letters a week. And so if only a percent comes back from it, in my business, it will be worth the money spent. The next option is telehealth. Telehealth is so important. I do a webinar every 2 weeks. My last one is now on this Tuesday, the 15th. And I have a call center that phones for me. And they get up to 500 people to register for my webinar. And on my webinar, if I get 50% of those people to join, and out of the 50%, I know my numbers is between 10 and 20%, depends on the quality of the people. Just work out the sales that I get on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis. So it covers my expenses. So I always say, no matter what business you do, if you hire a salesperson or an admin person, you have 30 days to pay them. 30 days. If you can't even generate your own business in 30 days to pay that person, then you shouldn't be in business and you should find a job. So I always say 30 days challenge, you have 30 days to do whatever you need to do. So take the risk, and that will put some fire underneath you to be able to do that. The next step is you need to go Google and find what is working in the country. Now, this is just an example. In April, I Googled and I wanted some social media stats for South Africa. Now, just to give you an example, after Facebook, it is Pinterest. Since I've done this, I haven't taken a screenshot. LinkedIn, because everyone is marketing LinkedIn, LinkedIn has become second to Facebook because everyone is pushing LinkedIn. Now, just give you an example. Pinterest. Are you on Pinterest? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram, etc.? Now, just to also give you some stats, is that on return of investment, when you run advertising and you spend money on these social media platforms, Facebook is the best return of investment, and then Twitter second. So as you can see, even Pinterest is there. Apologies for all of the sound that you are hearing, but thank you for being here. So consistency is the key to success. I want you to focus on doing it consistently. If you do one social media post a day, you do it daily consistently. Now, please don't just do selling. If you keep selling, people are going to get tired of your social media. Give value, give content. Never put a link into your post that you share, because that is breaking down the engagement in your post, because it tells Facebook you are trying to get people out of it. Secondly is post the link in your comments. Be the first one to comment in there. So that is one thing that's important. Secondly is please never ask people to share this, like this, comment here, because that also tells Facebook's algorithm or all of these social media that you are trying to clickbait people. So that is why it's important just to give valuable information. Take a link of that social media post, WhatsApp it to people and say, please like and comment and share this post, and ask your friends, and this is how you know who your true friends are, that is willing. And if it's valuable information, they will share and like it. So it's very important that if you want to be relevant in the long term, you need to consider putting out 100 pieces of content. Now, this is Gary V. He says at least 100% a month, a day, 100 a day. I don't think we are there at 100, but it's 100 not just on Facebook. What he means is in all social media channels as much as possible. And if you can get there, I think I'm at about 50 posts and and Facebook, taking on all of the social media. So I'm about 20 a day. So you can get there as well, but it's important that you work towards it. Start with one now, and here's a trick that I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of these auto post social media out there. You create the one post and you schedule it to go again next month and the month. For the next 12 months, that same post is going to go every month. Secondly, as you go build on, this Monday it's one, next month, that same Monday, it becomes two because you're posting a new one. And before you know it, you're going to be at the end of the year at 12 posts a day. And you ask me, Cobus, but won't people get tired? Well, in a month's time, can you remember a month ago what you've seen on someone's Facebook or social media? No, you don't. So you're going to still reach people and you're going to still impact people out there. So that is a great tool and tip that I would love to give you today. That's how you can build your content on a daily basis over a period of a year. And remember, it needs to be valuable. Now, after doing this for 20 years, I've discovered that marketing is the one thing that is necessary for all business, but it's also the first thing businesses neglect. So don't be the one that is going to neglect building this in your business. So it's important that you focus on marketing. And if I ask you, how much are you spending on a monthly basis on marketing? How much time do you spend a month on the marketing? I recently assisted the business where we created something called the Power Hour on a day. And the Power Hour, in the end of the day, they created the biggest client after a month because all of the team members have done it. If you get it right, that the right marketing is the most powerful activity in business. And like I said, that everyone in the business, from the PA to the receptionist to the admin, must also wear multiple hats. And one of those be marketing. Like my dad always told me, learn from my mistakes. Please don't go and learn on your own. Find people that have done it and have been successful in marketing and learn from them so that you don't do the same mistakes. So let's quickly run through Facebook. One thing on Facebook is Facebook page. Now, Facebook page, the only reason Facebook page is important is so that you can get access to the back end of Facebook where you can run ads and lead generation ads and conversion ads, etc., and get access to all of the tools. That is the main thing. If you just post something on Facebook, you're not going to get the access unless you do it right. The next thing is use your profile. Now, here's an example of a friend of mine, Danny Scholes, that is using his profile as a profile. He doesn't do it as a personal, like, oh, it's private. No. If you have 5,000 friends on your personal profile, and you post something, your reach and likes and comments will be 10 times higher than your page. And so you use both, but your profile you start adding people, you start commenting. When people add you, you reconnect with them. There's tools out called multiple tools for Facebook where you can see if your friends haven't reacted to any of your posts in the last 3 months, go unfriend them. Rather friend people that is liking, commenting, and sharing your posts so that you can build your business. One thing that you can do is use your assets like the banner ad. Create something where you ask a call to action like click here to start. Now, if you click there, it's not going to take you where it wants to, but if you click on it, it will open up the picture, and on the description, it will give you the link where you can click to go to where you want to send people. As you can see underneath his name, he uses that to say what is he's doing. So he's not talking about himself. Oh, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a coach, I'm etc. No. He says, who is he helping? What pain is he reaching out for? And he's using that asset to his advantage. The next thing is on the left-hand side, there's the same thing. It's his Instagram link, his YouTube link, and a link. There's a bit.ly link, and the bit.ly is only, for those who don't know, it makes your link shorter. And secondly, it also tracks how many people click on that link, plus his website. The next asset that you have to your advantage is the featured picture. The featured picture works the same as the banner ad, where you get people to click on it, and like him, he says, join my free Facebook group and business training. You click there, it opens up the picture with a link. So you use your profile as a marketing tool. And the thing is, when people land on this, you're already getting them engaged to find out, I want to be successful in 60 days. So I'm going to click there. He helps entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur, so he's talking my language. Because the thing is, if you are active with content creation, you act on groups, you comment on people's posts, people are going to check you out. And when they check you out, this is what they see, and it's going to allow them to take action. Just to give you an example of another client, She does fitness. She gets people also to click. She's also have on the left bottom, she has other asset where she also asks you to click again. She's getting people when they land on a profile is what does he do? How can she help you? And for people to click. Another one is James. James does the same way. So use your banner ad, use your assets or your spaces that are on your Facebook site. The next thing is most of people probably asked, how do you get your picture out and have a background? Now, there's one tool that you can use, and it's called Canva is definitely, but if you have the free version of Canva, if you want to take a picture of your personally and you want to remove the background, go to remove.bg. So please make a note, remove.bg. And when you do that, you can put any picture in there, it's for free, and it will remove the background. And you can import then that picture into Canva. And in Canva, what's nice, you can create that banner ads because you can create one for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. It will give you all of the right sizes. So you can create it. And remember, a picture is important. So the next thing I want to quickly talk about as we're getting close to the end is power of social proof. If you have a Facebook page and you want to grow it organically and you want to make successful, the first important is get people to give you reviews. Every person that you interact with, give you reviews, because when they give you reviews, this will happen to your Facebook page. This is when she posted a competition, and as you can see, the boost post hasn't been clicked yet. So this thing wasn't boosted. And look at that, over 216 likes, over 1,000 comments, and over 1,000 shares. Just running a competition, just giving value, just giving stuff away for free, and people look how it's created. I'm running a Facebook ads for, so I can tell you this hasn't been boosted. Look at that. You can go to a page and you can see how many people are interacting. See only uses Facebook and Instagram, etc. And see gets over 300 likes, 350 comments, and over 400 shares. And what is working for is competition. The more people share, if only 5 people of every share sees a Facebook page, that would be 20,000 people, 2,000 people, or something like that, but it will be a lot of people. I still have 1 minute to go, so let me finish off quickly. The last thing is groups. Become part of groups. In groups, if you go into groups and you go to the search function, you can search what like health, and you can see every post in that group about health. Go comment on it, give value, give them free information so that they can love and like you. And then they will check out your profile. And when they check out your profile, they're gonna want to be part of your, because your profile is telling you. Next one is I want to quickly give you another free tool. And the free tool is called bit.ly groove Cobus. And the importance for this is make a note is you can build a website for free. You can build your own affiliates, sell products online, and the first free websites is for free. So you don't need to, your free funnels is for free. So if you can just make that note, because this give you an example, it gives you free websites. It will help you to sell products, help you to do affiliates. In the future, they're going to help you. You can send emails like MailChimp. You can create your own portal where you put online training, own videos, own card like Shopify, automations, proof like social proof, blogs, Groove Test, calendar, webinars, they're building it in, webinar jam, building it in, webinars automated, streaming, survey, quizzes, mapping, etc. So it is an amazing free tool that you can have. So please make a note of that. As we almost at finish, one thing that I want you to know is the moment you are doing this consistently, you will reap your harvest. So go out and reap your harvest. Another tool I want to leave you with as you go into the future called solo.to/Cobus Visser. Go check me out, follow me on social media. This is an amazing tool because it gives you a site where all of your links are, all of your social media, websites, videos, etc. is share with people. They can join your mailing list, they can follow you on LinkedIn, social media, they go to your website. And what's nice thing is you track, you can see how many people have clicked on each link and how many people have visited this page. So this is important. If you all can do that, write solo.to Cobus Visser. Go check me out, follow me on all of the social media. You will see also how many social media channels are out there. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with me. Well, okay, everyone, as I said to you, I only have 30 minutes. I want to say, is there any questions as I say goodbye? I just want to say thank you to Body and Mind and Tracy and everyone, that Roxanne, everyone that has given me the opportunity to share some tools. If you want to know more about it, please get in contact and it will come back to me. But I hope you all enjoyed it. So I'm just going to leave it open for a sec. If there's any questions, there is a Q&A option that you can click. Stefan says, thank you much. This was highly informative. Stefan, I'm reach out to me and I can invite you to a webinar if you want to know more information. But I wanted to give value to all of you today. I want you to know that there is free tools that you can use, that you can apply, and that you can be successful. You don't have to struggle. Your hands. Thank you for that. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Nirvana. Thank you so much. It was really valuable information. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you for you as well for being on my case. I recently lost my grandmother on my birthday, and it was just, yeah, you know, she was 93. So it was a deep spiritual experience. So me and my boys took a time out and with family. So thank you for your persistence. I appreciate it, Priscilla. Tracy, thank you so much. Cobus, that was great information. That's a pleasure. Who else is there that would love to give some information? I see there's Lucinda and Danae and Wilma. I see there's a lot of you on here. Giving it 1 minute. Otherwise, if you don't have a question, you want to ask a question, please go to that link, solo.to Cobus Visser, and reach out to me and I can give you more information. But yeah, that is me, everyone. Let me just see, any last questions? Okay. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to call it now because we're a little bit out of overtime. And have a beautiful weekend. And thank you for all of this noise. Just let me show you. There's the swimming pool and table and people. So this is the only place that I could get Wi-Fi and signal. Okay. Bye-bye.